just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it.
You wilding with that pass, man. That should have been picked.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. Just out of the reach of the receiver. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
So both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, South Carolina. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone and begin the drive at the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. And what an open downfield. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid game getting closer to midfield.
Another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Arnold. He's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, inside the off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Pitch made on the left side. It's a fumble. They'll scoop up from the defense. And getting to the ground pulls up for the offense to keep it. He's still short of the mark.
Well, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set out in the red zone.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick run. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays down the field. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he's so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can you do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First down. They're going to throw the football. Quickly.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. Taken down, but not before, and makes the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. He's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the Gamecocks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed.
inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by the offensive line.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking right, this one caught. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Gamecocks come on in the hurry. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there. Brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, there's still a field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's an out, the catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback. It's positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chain.
Nice pickup on the play.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch all in the early. And the defense able to bring him down to through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been fighting it out as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to flex the ground game there. Running back takes the handoff. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. The tight end is able to match up his defense quick, and they made him pay that too.
This tight end is so dangerous. He's trying to remind his quarterback, hey guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary. I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Going after up and good. The BAT ties the game in the second quarter now. is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. And he breaks the tackle. He made it a solid game there. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. We're going to pass here on second down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it near the end zone. Can't quite make it. Forced out at the 2-yard line.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. It's a design quarterback keeper. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the line to kick the extra point. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They start from the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. It's the latest chapter in the backyard rivalry game that goes back to 1896. Of course, these days, it's a non-conference end-of-the-year collision, Kirk, but it really has gained prominence in recent years.
Yeah, I think this is one of the nastier rivalries out there, to be honest with you. And I think over the last, 10 or 15 years, Clemson has obviously taken their program to another level. What Shane Beamer has been able to do here in the last few years in Columbia has really elevated the Gamecocks program. So it's gone to a whole nother level, not just for Clemson, but really for both these teams.
What throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And the last time they scored a touchdown, can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we had a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Then it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And now the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, hands it off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass complete on a crosser. And the defense swings, not much of a gain on that completion. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And fighting to tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. I'm talking about seizing some momentum.
And the point after gets him with a touchdown, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive with almost a whole fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Running out of time in the pocket. They can't come up with it there. And that's going to be a time runs out in the first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's take it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. The pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. A Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback goes right and finds his man. The target at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Slides the brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires quickly to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the
You got lucky there, boy. Lucky there.
The quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Trying for a 4th down completion. But can he get there? Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall.
That motherfucking tackle beast, cuz he block shit in every run.
To be really honest with you, I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain in the 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. And out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. He's found some room at the 45. It's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
With pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's through.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They'll try the ground game here with Ranger. That's the defender. They get the center to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Ringo. Griffin. Arrow.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He lets it go on the move. That made near the sidelines. Coach up keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Finds his man. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And finally stopping by. That gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Try to muscle toward the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one. They're going to try the middle, but stuck. No gain.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Send the back in motion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! That's a crucial score that makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point lead, 35-28. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up for scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Last play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. He's intercepted. He's brought down quickly. It's a huge play for this defense.
Well, I've got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot and maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally come down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, heading to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
29 Phil.
Back in motion now. He keeps it on a design run. And he can't make these stops. Touchdown. No surprise for offense. This good short field. Good touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Set up now for the extra point throw. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, yo, that's bullshit, yo. That's bull.
His progressions here finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did. And then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Empty set now, 5-1. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, caught over the middle. It's Cook.
That's back-to-back plays with short gains. You know, it helps the quarterback with his stats, the completion percentage, but it's not helping the offense move the ball down the field to try to get the ball into the end zone.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Cook. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the field right down the middle. Ends on the hit. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Gamecocks will line up on first and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second and 3. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. If I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
They bring them down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The offense will just sneak it here. And the defense will take some minute to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. A timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt.